Please take your hands to your heart center in prayer pose. Close your eyes. Gaze through the third eye. Lengthen the breath and just take these few minutes to come out of the thinking mind and into the present moment. Let the shoulders fall away from the ears. Notice how the mind gets more and more quiet. And we prepare to tune in with one Om Namo Gurudev Namo to deepen the practice. If you know this, please chant it with me. And if you don't, that's okay. Just listen. And you'll learn it the more you practice. Please inhale deeply. And exhale. Inhale to begin. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. And now take these hands just in front of you and clasp them together. So make sure you're not interlacing the fingers. A lot of times when people do this pranayama, they do this, but it's really just a clasping of the hands. Perfect. Hold the elbows against the rib cage. Close the eyes. You're going to inhale and squeeze the hands with each breath. So it's going to be 3 inhales. Looks like this. And then exhale with the nose. 1 long exhale. So it's 3 inhales with 3 squeezes with the hands. 1 long exhale with the nose. The eye gaze in this pranayama is not specified. It just says eyes closed, but when in doubt, always gaze through the third eye. You always want to be working that pituitary and pineal gland, getting them to release the oxytocin, to flood the brain. This is called a 3-stroke breath for health, energy, and radiance. Really power up the breaths. 3 nice, powerful inhales. Get the oxygen in. You're working today on the mind, on the brain. there. 1 minute left. Finish the breath you're on and then inhale deeply. Hold this breath in and squeeze the hands really, really tight. Hold the breath. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Squeeze the whole body. Exhale through the mouth, a big exhale. Again, inhale deeply. Squeeze everything, the hands, the legs, the toes, everything. Squeeze it, hold it. Exhale again, cannon fire breath. Perfect, last time, inhale. Now don't squeeze anything, just hold this breath. Hold it. And now no cannon fire, just breathe out slow. Take the hands to your knees. Just be here. Just be still. Slowly open the eyes and then just take the legs out straight. Give them a shake. You're going to take the hands up. Thumbs are pointing to the ceiling. Fingers are in. Inhale towards the feet. Exhale, come back just a little bit. And this is your movement, so just keep going. Inhale towards the toes. Exhale back. Enjoy this movement. Get lost in it. We cannot go from being busy in our lives to sitting down on a mat and dropping into meditation immediately. The brain doesn't work like that. So all of these movements, all of this breathing is helping you to settle, to quiet in the mind so you can have an actual experience with meditation instead of just sitting quietly waiting for it to be over so you can get back to your life. Now inhale towards the toes, hold the posture, hold the breath. Exhale, lean back. Come down onto your back. Rest here. Can we get the mind to stop? We work to rejuvenate the body and still the mind. It has all kinds of processing it wants to do. So be intentional with this. Although you're just resting, you're watching your thoughts. Don't give in to any of them. And now with your hands beside your body, you're going to lift up opposite arm and leg. So you inhale, opposite arm and leg comes up. Exhale, bring them down. Inhale, other side up. Exhale, down. Keep going with this. The more oxygen you bring into your lungs, the more effective all these postures will be. We spend so much of our day using maybe 30% of our lung capacity. Breathe. Now inhale one side up and hold it there. Breathe in more. Hold. Exhale all the way down. Exhale more. Now deep inhale, other side all the way up. Hold this. Inhale more. Exhale down. Palms facing up. Just be here. Feel yourself melting into that mat. Just be here. Now bend the knees and place the feet on the floor. The hands remain at your sides and you inhale, bringing the hips up off the ground. Exhale, bring the hips down. Keep going with this. Inhaling up. Exhale down. So your yoga set today is called Give Power to the Brain. And there's so much stuff that we do that causes brain fog. So as we go through these postures today, everything that we're doing is helping to release toxins from the body, which cause brain fog. We're bringing oxygen into the body, into the brain. So be intentional with all of this. The yogis say it's not what you do, it's the consciousness you bring to it. Now bring the hips all the way up, hold them there, inhale deeply. Exhale, bring them down. Bring the knees into the chest to release the lower spine. Hold on to them with your arms. And you can rock left to right. And now forwards and backwards. Come seated. So you might want to grab your pillow or folded blanket, whatever you have, just to allow the hips to fall forward for your next posture. That'll make it a little more comfortable. Your arms come out so they're parallel with the ground. When you inhale, the arms are going to come up, not all the way up here. They're coming up like 45 degrees. So you're coming down, up, and you add the breath. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Your eyes are open. Lock on to a place that's really right in front of you. And don't let your eyes move. Now power it up. Breathe with this. inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. The eyes want to move around and look around. That's its natural state, but you're not going to do that. You're going to lock them in. And when you lock your eyes in any position, the optic nerves, the eyes of the muscle, they have to hold. That affects the brain. That's what you're looking for, so keep going. You're going to be here for a tiny bit longer than a typical class or a typical posture. You've got less than a minute. You can do anything for less than a minute. Now inhale, hands all the way up. Exhale, bring them down. Rest. Keep those eyes closed and rest. You are not your mind. Your job is to observe your thoughts. Learn about how your mind works. And now make your way down onto your stomach. Your feet are going to go towards the back wall and your head towards me. You're moving in and out of cobra here. So take your hands under your shoulders and put your forehead on the mat. As you inhale, you're going to press up. And how far up you go is dependent on the health of your spine. So if you are young and healthy and you can reach all the way up with nice straight arms, do that. But if you feel like that compromises your lower back a little bit, you might be just coming up to here. So you decide what feels right for your body. So the inhale is coming up. Exhale, forehead to the mat. Move up and down with this. So your job is to come down nice and slow and touch your nose to the mat. And then inhale, power up a little faster. So the coming up part is a little bit faster than the going down. Now the good news is this one is a little shorter than the one you just finished, but not by much. You've got another minute. Less than 30 seconds and then you get to rest. Now inhale up and stay up. Exhale, come down. You decide, do you want to rest with your cheek on the mat right here? Or would you prefer to fall into extended child's pose? If you're comfortable where you are, stay there. If you want to stretch out the lower spine, just look at me real quick and try this. Give yourself permission to take a break from your life. And start making your way back up into a seated position. We're going to be lifting and lowering the body. These are called body drops. And what happens with the body drop is when the body hits the mat, there's sort of like a vibration that goes through, and it's like a massage for the organs. Now, the way the yogis do it is they put their legs in lotus, and they lift themselves all the way up and drop their body down. So it looks like this. Now, we don't all bend this way. So maybe you're in half lotus, in which case this knee is not going to rise up, but that's okay. Get your hips off the ground, and you get the same hitting of the floor, right? So you're banging the body down. If this even feels uncomfortable, then just go back to your cross-legged position. Lean towards your legs, lift your hips up, and drop down. So it's like this. So pick which one feels right for you. If you're sitting on something, come off of it. So you don't want the cushion right now, you want the floor. And just start picking yourself up, dropping yourself down. To match the breath to the movement, we inhale as we come up and exhale down. If your fingers get tired, make a fist, come up onto the fists. Kind of like how the apes move through the jungle. But you want to feel that movement in the body. Again, it's what you do, right? It's the consciousness you bring to it. Okay, stay seated and inhale. Exhale, come back down on the mat, on your back. Rest. In your next posture, you're going to be taking the hands above the head. So check right now what's behind you. Move anything away that might be in the way. And you can just take a quick look at me. We're using the meridians and stimulating the hands. You have lots of meridians and a lot of nerve endings in the hands. Every nerve ending ends up in the brain. So you're going to inhale and hit the hands onto the mat. Exhale, hit the hands onto the mat. So it looks like this. So it's a little bit loud. That's how it should be. Seems like something so simple. But make sure you're hitting the back of the hands and the front of the hands. Now bring those hands all the way above the head. Stretch out. Inhale. And then exhale. Hands come to your sides. Rest. Feel what you feel. And bring those knees into the chest. Hold on to them with your arms. Rock left and right. It's a kidney massage. And then forwards and backwards until you come seated. Now leave your legs out, because what you're going to do is lift yourself up into a platform. And then you're going to let yourself come down. So it's kind of a rocking motion where you're lifting the legs and the hips up. You're coming onto your heels and then coming down. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Keep going. You allow your head to come back, chest open as you come up and down. Really breathe. We do not take in nearly enough oxygen for what our body really requires for its most optimum health. Now come all the way up, hold this, and come down. You're going to rest on your belly, so swing your feet towards the back wall. Bring the head down, cheek on the mat, arms at your sides. Rest. In the same way that you were coming up and going down a minute ago, you're going to do the same movement, but this time on your stomach. So take the hands under your shoulders and lift yourself up like you're in a push-up position. And then let yourself come down. You can drop the knees and then drop the body. And then inhale coming up and exhale coming down. So you're not doing push-ups. So allow your knees, your legs to help you come up and down.
May the light of 1,000 suns shine through. Live the life of grace that you were meant to. May the light of 1,000 suns shine through. Live the life of grace that you were meant to.
Nearly there, don't give up. Now find your way up and stay here. Inhale deeply, hold the breath, hold the posture. Exhale, come all the way down. Put the cheek on the mat, opposite cheek of where you were before. Arms at your sides. You're resting here. You're moving into your final relaxation, and eventually, if you prefer to be on your back, you can turn over. But right now, we need you to lie on your stomach. So just feel yourself surrender and melt into the mat. You can finish your relaxation here on your belly, or if you prefer to be on your back, go ahead and turn over now. Slowly bring your awareness back into your body. Begin moving your fingers and your toes. And if you're on your belly, turn over onto your back. And stretch the arms above your head as far as possible. Bring the arms in, bend the knees, place the feet on the floor. Your arms are either like cactus arms if there's someone beside you, or you can stretch them all the way out. Now let the legs fall from side to side in a spinal twist. Just waking up the body. And then come flat on your back and begin rubbing the palms of the hands together really fast. Get them really, really hot. And then take these hands and place them on your eyes and face. Send all that healing energy into the face. Take the hands off the face, bring the knees into the chest. Hold on to them with your arms. Rock left to right. And then forwards and backwards until you come seated. Set yourself to meditate. So we're working on giving power to the brain. Your meditation begins where you really are going to have to pay attention to your breath. You're going to take the left hand, hold it in front of you, put the right hand inside of that hand, and then just cross the thumbs in front. So it looks like this. Hold this at your heart. Close your eyes. Now you're going to inhale through the nose. Exhale through the nose. Inhale through the mouth. Exhale through the mouth. Now inhale with the nose. Exhale with the mouth. Inhale with the mouth. Exhale with the nose. Start again. Inhale nose. Exhale nose. Inhale mouth. Exhale mouth. Inhale nose. Exhale mouth. Inhale mouth. Exhale nose. Keep going. Keep the gaze at the third eye and just keep this breath going. Now, if you find that you're breathing kind of powerfully, take the power out of it. Just let this be a nice inhale, peaceful inhale in, peaceful inhale out. Same pattern, less effort. Using this pattern with the mind is going to help you stay focused. So your brain doesn't just wander away in thought. You're coordinating both areas of your brain, the left and the right hemisphere. This is one of those meditations that the yogis say, when you don't know what to do in your life, things are going in a way that you're not happy with, you don't know what to do, do this. Helps the answers to show up. Keep going, but lengthen these breaths so it takes much longer to inhale. Remember, the mind will always follow the breath. So if you're breathing fast, your mind is moving fast. If you slow the breath down, the mind slows down. Finish the one that you're on. Inhale deeply. Exhale, take the hands to your knees, index fingers touching thumbs. The breath flows in and out through the nose. The gaze is at the third eye. Feel what you feel. Gaze as far forward through the third eye as you can. Look into the nothingness. Let your whole world fall away. Be surrounded by nothing. Become no one. Be nowhere. If your mind starts taking you away, anchor back to the breath. And drop deeper into this stillness. Now bring your awareness back into your body. Feel yourself sitting in this space on this day. Move your fingers and your toes. Inhale deeply and stretch the arms all the way above the head. Hold the breath and shake the hands. Exhale, keep shaking. And bring the hands to the heart center in prayer. May the long-time sunshine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. Satnam. Open the eyes. Take the forehead to the mat. Sealing in all this good work that you did. Grounding you into, or back into your world, so that you don't feel too spaced out when you leave. Come up whenever you're ready. Thank you guys for coming. Satnam.